Foggy Thursday. Oh my God, it's a foggy Thursday today. Foggy morning, but it's beautiful. Look at that. Look at those fallen leaves. And if you look at it, it's as if I'm somewhere else, but I'm just across our property. Actually, our house here in Toronto. Our house is just there. You can see it actually beyond the tree. But there's a park in between us, and this park is actually a daycare park, and then there's a park beside it. That's our mini miniature park. But when you live in Toronto, it's different. I'm actually glad that we're here. We're not really downtown, but we're very close. See, that's the TTC bus passing by the front of. When I used to work, well, I remembering when I was working full time at Rogers Wireless, and that's my only company that I've worked for full time here in Canada. That's the reason why we picked this place is that I will just take the bus there. The bus, I will walk like a few meters away because, as I said, our house is there, and then this is the road, and then that's the bus stop. So I would just take me like 2 minutes. So I would have this. I know the time when the bus is coming, and I'll be running like crazy. Remembering the time when you rush to work, and from here it's actually conveniently like 40 minutes door to door. But it depends on the traffic on the bus route. Because if once I get into the subway, that's it. It's like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and then I'm in Sherbourne. I get off Sherbourne station, and then I walk a little bit, and that's Rogers. So that's why we ended up living here. And then when Rogers bought they bought this office in Dixie, Brampton. They all move us there, like all the technology group. We moved to Brampton, so I have to commute. I have to drive for like 60 kilometers one way. Imagine that. And I did that for 10 years. Can you imagine? And at that time, there's no online business. I don't have this online business. By the way, oh my goodness, I've been yapping away. But for those who are just tuning in, my name is Sheila Mushanas, coming to you live from Toronto. And yes, I am originally from the Philippines, but I am now here in Toronto, Canada for 23 years. And I was just actually reminiscing because it's Thursday, Throwback Thursday. I decided to talk about what what's happening to me 10 years, 15 years ago, and also how we ended up here in this place and stayed here, even though, as I said, Rogers bought this um, office from Nortel. I think that was from Nortel because I remember Brampton, Dixie. And we have to move. Everyone, all technology group has to move to Brampton, and I'm one of them. So they remove us from the corporate headquarters, which is at Sherbourne, um, which I was just there a couple of weeks ago. That's what I was saying. 17 years. After 17 years, I was on the same floor, ninth floor, and I'm back there. But yeah, and I have to struggle driving, driving, and I hate driving. I hate it. That's why I moved to Canada from the Philippines, because when I was working in the Philippines, I was working in Manila Electric Company, Meralco. See, I have so many throwback. And it is in Ortigas, but I live in San Andres, Bukid. So I have to drive from San Andres through EDSA, and imagine that just coming out of my street are a lot of pedicabs, those tricycle bikes that are uh, getting their business, their passengers, and they were all blocking my way, and I can't get out. And I hate driving. So I said to myself, I'm leaving the Philippines, so I go to Canada so that I don't have to drive because I know their transit system here works as long as you are in the right place, location. Um, so I came here, and then when I came here, we decided to buy a house where we can use the transit to go to work. But then I was moved to Brampton and I had to drive 60 kilometers. Holy moly, 60 kilometers one way, and then the traffic at 4:01 is ridiculous. Then, back then, can you imagine now? So I'm so really thankful that I have this online business now. And I am encouraging those people who are suffering for those suffering, struggling, driving, commuting, because now we're back to the office. Why don't you try this out? Try this online business so that you'll be able to work from home eventually. Like, you don't have to leave your job instantly when you get this business, but you know what? You can start planning. And that's what I'm doing right now. Although I'm privileged to work from home most of the time, I still have to go. I still have to go to the office once in a while because I'm still working for Rogers again. By the way, I was able to get back the job. Not full time though, as a contract, as a consultant, which is I think even better because now I have this business. I have this online business that's supporting me. So nothing is permanent anyway because before when I was full time at Rogers, all of a sudden they just let me go, laid me off, and because of a business decision like reorganization, like they need to decentralize. Oh, actually, they need to centralize. We were used to be decentralized, and I used to be central region. So then, when they merge east, west, and central, they need to maintain this position only for one person. So I was the one chosen to be let go because we have several in the central. Anyway, so you can see how busy this street. This is where I take my bus. This is where I take my bus, and it is a busy. Before when we moved here, this is very empty, nothing, and now all construction. These are the two newest addition in this area. This one is being constructed still, and the other one is already been occupied. And I do believe that strip mall will be gone too. So kind of after 20 years, we've stayed here. I never moved, even though I have to drive to Brampton. And now that I'm working from home, and I'm also allowed to go back to the headquarters for my office, the Sherborne, the original one, which is I can take a bus to go there. I'm so happy for now. But as I'm saying, I am preparing for like a full retirement soon, using this business. Anyway, so I'll be actually. Hold on. I think we need to pick up something. Oh, hold on. Yeah. Once I set up this business, it's all been selling up. Once the income of my business is more than my earnings in my engineering job, then that's the time I will be retiring, and hopefully it will be like soon. My goal is in 2 3 years. The most is 3 years. 2 years is the earliest. uh, I will be full time with my business. No more engineering work. Although, well, don't get me wrong, I love my engineering work because that's really my life. I've been doing that ever since like 30 years. Gosh, I'm too old. I need to retire. Um, but yes, that's the plan. And if you are wondering how I'm doing this and how I'm going to do it, and you're resonating, or you also have the same struggle, like commuting now that we're back to the office, or if you're just wanting to some extra income so you can travel more, do the things that you love to do. As I was saying here, I earn online doing what the things that I love to do. So that's it. Just check it out. Check www.sheilamashonas.com. Watch a free webinar. Click the link, watch a free webinar by registering your name and email address. That's it. It's complimentary. And if you have questions, let me know. If you, after watching the webinar, and it's still not clear how this business works, you can reach out to me. Leave me a message, private message, and I'll be happy to assist you. Because I'll be your mentor if you join my group, and I'll be guiding you until you become successful. This is a life changing business opportunity you should not Let just pass by. Uh, just check it out. Doesn't matter if you think it's not for you. It doesn't matter if you think you're too busy to do it. Check it out and look at it. And, you know, once you've heard our stories, stories of several panelists who've been successful, then you can tell if it's for you or not. That's it. Happy Thursday again. And oh my goodness, that was a throwback Thursday, remembering all the times that when we first moved here and working, got my job, Rogers. I just moved from the Philippines. Actually, we bought this house right like 2 years after I came here from the Philippines, migrating. Anyway, that's it. So many things to think about. When you start going back memory lane, it's just you smile, you cry, you do all those different things because sometimes oh, all the hardship, the challenges, and the wins. Anyway, I'm getting sentimental, but I gotta go now. Bye for now. Nice seeing you, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. Bye bye.